Good sinus-ridden Monday morning, everyone. It's frosty morning as well in northwestern New Jersey. I'm meteorologist Robert Smith at Garden State Weather. It's about 8:48 in the morning. Overslept a little bit. Something's going on here with the American flags, and so must be some kind of demonstration or something going on here, probably for presidential election or whatever here. In Times Square this morning in New York City, it is 57 degrees. Times Square street cam is looking good this morning, also at 50 degrees this morning. And at the crossroads, it's 50 this morning. Well, that's more Times Square. And let's see if we can move further into this at Hotel Saranac Cams downtown this morning. Beautiful. Look at the trees. They're all past color now. And coming down, it's 28 frosty degrees there this morning. It looks like there's frost on the ground and on the trees this morning. That's all frost. Maybe, actually, no, that could have been a little bit of snow. It's showing up in the cars here. A little bit of snow came down overnight. Dublin Pub, already busy at 12:49 this afternoon, 57 degrees at the Temple Bar in Dublin, Ireland. I gotta get there. Statue of Liberty, Crown Cam this morning. Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful skies and chilly at 46 degrees. Looks like it's raining in Dublin right now. Um, yeah, from the Dublin Cam here outside of the Temple Bar that we just showed you. 57 degrees right now and raining in Dublin. And people got their hoods on, but not too many people with umbrellas. Some people. Miami Cafe. 77 and breezy, but beautiful. Giraffe cam, waiting for the giraffes to come out. They're not out yet. 54 degrees at 8:50 their time this morning. And Baraboo cam in Wisconsin, beautiful sunshine. Look at these colors of the trees here in 48 degrees. Chilly morning, around 9 o'clock this morning, a downtown Carmel cam in Indiana this morning. It's 39 degrees, but the town looks very clean and very orderly. Love the street lamps as well. Belmont cam in North Carolina, another quiet town this morning with some cloud cover over the region this morning. This looks like flat clouds here, 52 degrees. And the Reunion Tower cam in Dallas, Texas, under sunshine and mixed high clouds this morning, 72 degrees. And the Gulf Beach cam in Pensacola, Florida, looking good with our American flag here, 64 degrees. And it's early in the morning at the McLemore Golf Cam in Rising Fawn, Georgia this morning. Looks good. 57 degrees. Back here in the Weather Center this morning, just before 9 o'clock, it's 45 degrees and sunny. It's clear outside. We have some high scattered clouds across the region. Today we're going to reach up to 60. Which is slightly below normal for this time of the year, but tomorrow and the rest of the week is impressive because warmer advection is going to build in with a mix of sun and clouds tomorrow, back up to 66. Wednesday, 77. Thursday, 80. Okay, don't get used to that because another front's going to pass through with a few showers on Friday morning. And then it gets back down to 67 next Saturday and Sunday in the 50s to low 60s. And back up to the 60s and low 70s again on next Monday and Tuesday. So, by the way, I do believe we changed the clocks back. Daylight savings time here, Saturday night, Sunday morning here. Not a fan of that. And then next week, a mix of sun and clouds again. Could be a few showers around here late Monday night, but there's not a lot of precipitation here to dent the drought that we are in. Temperature's rising right now. It's 45. Feels like 52 with the sunshine. Very few clouds in the air. Okay, about 9% right now. No precipitation, and none is expected. Air quality is good. UVI index now down to 3 this time of the year. That makes sense. Dew point comfortable 34. Humidity 60%. The wind is out of the northwest, and it's very light with high pressure in control. Main allergy today, again, is going to be weed and grass. Sinus infections and colds are ongoing right now. So if you have one like me, then you know. Excellent visibilities right now. High pressures in control at 30.45 inches right on the top of us. Phase of the moon right now is at about 23%. The next full moon coming up on November 15th. Sunset tonight is at 5:57 p.m. At the Rutgers University Meteorology Program in New Brunswick on Cook's College, it's 45 degrees. The wind is out of the west-northwest at about 2 to 3 miles an hour. High pressures in control. Chilly spots this morning still at 33 in Oswego Lake, 34 at Woolpack, Red Lion, Hamilton, and Kingwood at 35. Warm spots right around the coast. Taking a look at the rest of the temperatures in the area this morning, they're rising from the 30s into the 40s and even about 50 or so in the city and somewhat around the coast as well. Dew points are in check this morning. They're dry. Evaporational transport, none yet. But the ground is so dry. But you mix in the sunshine over the next couple of hours, and you lose a couple hundredths of an inch of water from the ground back into the air. And of course, the soil moisture is bone dry. I mean, it's just, we're in a drought right now. This is absolutely nothing. This is just scattered goes geocolor this morning. Few clouds around the area here, mostly high wispy clouds, and it's looking quite nice. And on the IR channel too, and the water vapor channel, showing the same thing as moisture transport, warm air transport is taking effect. Now, the minimum temperatures this morning, we did get down below freezing in many spots here in the upper 20s to low and mid 30s, 42 in Parsippany. But outside of that, Peak West here in Warren County got down to 26. Sussex and Woolpack got down to 26. So you can see the temperatures here, even in the bogs, okay? In southern New Jersey, temperatures where freeze warnings were in effect have definitely, was definitely appropriate. And we surpassed the record, I think, for no precipitation during a month. That was back in 1975, and now we're up to 28 days here at Newark with no measurable precipitation. And this will give you a clue to just how low the precipitation has been in Newark, okay? Since September 1st, we've had 89 hundredths of an inch. Normal values like 7 inches. So we're 6+ inches below normal. And since January 1st now, even with our rainfall in the spring and summer, we're still down about almost 4 inches. Intermountain snow, mixed precipitation, and rain in the northwest with an upper level trough and a ridge over the eastern United States. Okay? So not much is going to change here. We got warm air advection. We have a cold front, a backdoor cold front right now, which is passing through northern New Jersey with some high and middle level clouds. Okay? But that's going to lift north as a warm front. High pressure's in control, so no precipitation. Everything is out over the upper Midwest and the Colorado Rockies and the Pacific Northwest as well, and the Great Lakes. But nothing is happening here on the East Coast. Maybe some rain. We had some morning snow this morning across Saranac Lake, New York, and points around that area, but nothing. This next cold front coming through, break off from the upper level low here in the Midwest on Thursday and Friday. That comes through. There could be some showers here on Friday with that cold front, but I have to tell you, high pressure is going to be back in control again by next weekend, and really doesn't look like a lot of precipitation around here. QPF over the next 7 days. We look at this. This is like nearly nothing here. Nothing. On the tropical weather desk today in the Atlantic, everything is quiet. Nothing really going on here. Nothing. Not even here. Okay. In the Eastern Pacific, we have these two storms here. Again, away from land, nothing. And in the Central Pacific, nothing. No. Away from land. Everything's good on the aviational weather deck, VFR conditions, basically throughout the period. Thursday night and Friday, VFR likely, but sub-VFR conditions possible with just a chance of a few showers with a passing cold front. Nothing going on. On the marine, nothing going on. No marine headlines. They're possible on Thursday and Friday with wind gusts up to about 25 knots and seas about 5 feet ahead of the cold front. For today, again, elevated risk of fire spread will remain. We've had numerous fires all over the place, including people's homes, over the last couple of days and weeks. And this is going to continue through at least Friday. Minimum relative humidity values at around 40 to 50%. Continued dry conditions, burn restrictions may still be in place, given the dry conditions and the lack of any recent rainfall. So be careful out there. You can see from your own backyard and in other people's backyards. We are at peak color right now. Some areas here are past peak. And if we move forward now, it's only going to go to past peak into the early part of November and then the end of November, where there is absolutely no color. Now, you're going to need some chilly nights, and you're going to need winds to shake the leaves down. So there's probably going to be a lot of leaves falling, but then again, a lot of the leaves without color are going to remain on the trees.